What's going on, guys? This is Gene Jensen, and I want to introduce you to the Tow-n-stow Bar Cart by YakAttack. The kayak industry, the kayak world, is in dire need of a really good cart that fits almost every kayak or canoe or whatever watercraft you want to put on it. So YakAttack came up with a tow-n-stow. And how it comes out of the box is it comes out with a main body, 2 wheels, and 2 folded up bars. Okay, and what I want to do in this video is I want to show you guys how to put it together and what it looks like on the kayak. All right, so the first thing you see when it comes out is the main body. Okay, and what you do is you take and you want to bring the arms up or the supports up. Real easy, you just grab them, rotate them up. I say real easy. They are snug. And then you see these little tabs right here. You push those down to lock them in on both sides. The cool thing is these things are completely adjustable. And all you do is you take these tabs and you rotate them. They're spring-loaded detent tabs. You rotate them and to spread them out. And then there's different little holes in the bottom, numbered 1 through I think 7 or 6. And that way you can get the distance you need in order to fit into a lot of these holes. And that was the biggest problem, is there's just been a void in a cart that would fit a lot of these new designed holes that are coming out. So that's why they went ahead and did this one. So I know what my measurements are. I put mine both on 4. And then you want to add the wheels. Now, the wheels are pretty simple. You want to take, and it's a square peg and a square hole. You just drop them right in. And they snap right in, and then to take them off, you just push this button in and they pop right off. Okay, and then the bars, quick and simple. You just got to make sure that the pads are on top and these little pegs are on the bottom, and they go together just like tent poles. I say that and I'm not very coordinated. Squeeze them together. Just put the other one together. Now, if you put them together and you find out that these things are on the bottom or on the wrong side or anything, they just pop off and go. You can move them around. So anyway, now your options here is if you have a really wide kayak that doesn't really work good with the bars going along the length of the kayak, you can turn the bars sideways and load your kayak. And specifically, I'm thinking of a canoe, but load them up just like this. You put them on there, and then it's got these kickstands to hold it up, because once you do it narrow like this, it'll fall over and it's impossible to load your kayak by yourself. So you just take it and you drop these kickstands. There's one, I didn't realize I was lower than the screen, than the frame, but you drop the kickstands down. There's one here and there's one over on the other side just like it, and it holds your cart up just fine to be able to load it. But with my Bonafide and with a lot of other kayaks, you'll find that it's easier to run your bars like this. And so you install the bars, you lay them down, and you got these little tabs right here. You rotate these tabs down till the wheels are rolling, just like that, to hold them in. I'm gonna do it with the other one. Yes, it's raining. Oh, it's always something. All right, you lock those down and it's ready to go. That's it. Now I want to show you a couple of things on here. Our tie down locations. When you want to strap your kayak to it, you've got a tie down location directly in the middle. So you run it around your kayak, through here, and pull it snug, and it tightens it down. That's all you need to do a lot of the times. Now for a Bonafide and a lot of other kayaks, you'll notice that you've got tie downs right here on the ends of the hubs of the wheels, and that allows you to be able to run a strap through the hub and over your kayak and tighten it down. I do recommend a 15-foot strap. I've got a 12-foot and it just barely fits around my my River 119 from Bonafide, but those tie-down straps are solid and they just hold the cart real steady on there. All right, so to load a kayak is pretty simple. You just lay it down just like that. If you're going to run them this way, you just lay it down, slide your kayak over top of it. And once you have those bunks measured in your kayak, they just fall right into place, just like that. And you can run it short distances without strapping it down. But most of the time I'm gonna strap it down, so. All right, so the good things about a bar cart, the really good things is it stows away really easy. So you can stow it in your kayak when you've got to travel or portage halfway through a trip, or you put in, you want to pull out somewhere else, or that, you know, that kind of stuff. It really is nice to be able to fit it down in the hull of most kayaks, or at least strap it to your kayak. Now, the one thing I want to give you guys a heads up about are when you really seat these bars in good. Now, when you first put them in, you usually can pull them out pretty easily. But if you want the best stability or the best structural integrity of it, you want to push them in quite a bit, and they go all the way in, and that's what I would recommend anyway. But sometimes, especially when they're brand new, just hard to pull it out. Well, there's little tabs, so see if I can show you, little tabs on the end of the poles that have just a little bit of a detent out to basically hold straps down when you strap it directly to the poles. But you can put those between your feet and pull, and it'll take this thing apart pretty easy. So just know that it's just, sometimes it's just going to seat a little bit too hard. And I bet over time it's going to get easier and easier to take them off as you use them more. But yeah, guys, that's the YakAttack TowNStow Bar Cart. Out on the market today. You'll be able to find them in your local paddle shops. Most of them got their first shipments just recently. You can go straight there and pick them up. They're $2.50 a piece. Or you can order them directly from YakAttack. But like I always say, be sure to introduce somebody to fishing. Introduce them to my channel. Let me help you teach them how to fish. More importantly, get out on the water, go out and catch a fish, and have a great day. It's raining. I'm out. See ya.